Kids don't forget.
Kids don't forget.
You kids don't forget.
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 Kids don't forget. Kids don't forget.
Ishaani, how are you today?
Hey, Kali, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for inviting me.
Did I say your name correctly?
Yes.
All right, so let's hear you say it.
Ishaani.
Ishaani.
Yeah.
Has it ever been mispronounced?
It's been like misspelled.
Okay. How's it spelled?
So the spelling is Ishaani.
Okay.
But a lot of people in America write it as Ishanni.
Oh.
And like I've observed it from like different people.
Right.
And I don't know like why that is.
But for the most part, people say it correctly.
Yeah, which is surprising because a lot of times like people in India would not be able to like know how to pronounce my name.
Okay.
But here like people do it.
How does it get pronounced in India?
Like it's called Ishaani, but like they just don't know because it's like sort of a rare name.
Okay.
Like people don't know how they should say it.
Right.
Because they haven't heard it before.
Got it.
Like people in America would just read as it is.
Right.
But in India, like because they will also connect it to their own experiences, and if they have met somebody like this.
Okay.
With this name, so then they like Isha. Then I just tell them like it's Ishaani.
Okay, got it. Did you have any nicknames growing up?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
One.
One?
Yeah.
Okay. What was it?
My parents used to call me Nonu.
Wait, spell it.
Nonu.
Nonu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a dear name. I think even my grandparents still call me that. And
Oh,
my
so
relatives,
if you call your daughter or something Sweetie Pie,
Yeah,
that's their
exactly.
version.
Yeah.
Nonu.
Yeah.
Okay. So nobody random would call you that except for me. If you if you saw me in like Seattle right now, or no, if you were at the airport in Seattle and somebody said Nonu, of course you would look, but you know who it is that's calling you.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be some friend from school.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And like when we were kids, because everybody in India has like these very like dear names at home.
Okay.
We don't usually share it because then everybody laughs at you.
Right.
Because such a funny name.
Right. That's what happens. Or you go over to your friend's house and his grandmama calls them. You like, what? Got it. So where are you from? So you said India. Where in India?
So it's a complicated story.
Okay.
So my parents are from a state called Haryana.
Haryana?
Yeah, which is like in the northern part of India. It's
Okay.
near New Delhi.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like supposed to be the green state of India. A lot of agriculture happens there.
Okay.
A lot of sports people are from Haryana.
Okay.
It's supposed to be this tough state.
Okay.
But I haven't like personally lived in Haryana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my father, like he's a mechanical engineer.
Okay.
So he changed his jobs quite frequently.
Right.
So I was born in Haryana because all my relatives are there.
Okay.
But we moved to South India, where I think I lived for about 3 years.
Okay.
Then we went back to North India in another state, where I lived for like 6-ish years.
What was that called?
Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I moved to Middle East because my parents moved there.
Really? You lived in the Middle East?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Qatar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's famous for Qatar Airways.
Okay, right, exactly.
Yeah.
And I flew to Qatar and lost my cell phone in Qatar, so I had a unique experience there.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So your formative years were in Qatar.
Yes. So from 7th grade to 12th,
Okay.
I was in Qatar.
Okay.
That's when like I became like an international athlete and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we're definitely going to get into that. We're definitely going to get
Yeah.
into that. So you're from India.
Yes.
And you live in Qatar. Are you an Indian resident, or are you
Yes.
how do you say it, Qatarian?
Qatarian. Yeah, I guess
citizen.
probably, yeah,
What's your
yeah.
citizenship?
Qatari, yeah, it's called Qatari.
Do you have dual citizenship? Oh, it's
No.
Qatari. Okay.
Yeah, no, I have Indian passport. I'm an Indian citizen,
Mm-hmm.
but I lived in Qatar for about like 5-6 years.
The most important years of your life.
Yeah, yeah.
right.
And then I moved back to India in New Delhi, where I did my undergrad
Okay.
for 4 years.
Okay.
Then I moved to Pune, which is where we met at Barclays.
Right.
Worked there for 2 years.
Okay.
Then I moved to US in Atlanta.
Right.
For 2 years.
Right.
Then I moved to Massachusetts for about 2 years.
You have been all over the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place?
I don't know. I guess
If you had to rank your top 3, what were your top? No order, but what are your top 3?
I think all the places sort of provided me different experiences.
Okay. 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 All right. We're going to touch on some of that definitely. So normally I ask people how would they describe their neighborhood growing up,
Yeah.
but you had like 10 neighborhoods.
Exactly. Yeah.
So let's talk about. So you were in Uttar Pradesh. Did I say it correctly?
Yeah.
You s-
Uttar.
Say it again.
Uttar.
Uttar
Tar.
Pradesh.
Yes.
Okay.
Pradesh.
You said for 6 years.
Yes.
What was that like?
I was pretty young.
You were
so,
pretty
like,
young,
I
so who
don't-
cares? All right. Well, let's talk about now. How do you pronounce it? Is it Qatar or say it Qatar?
So I think it's called Qatar.
Qatar. Okay.
Yeah, but a lot of people say it Qatar. Some people say it Qatar.
Okay.
So it's mixed.
You know what they're talking about. Tomato,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How was that experience? What was that? What first of all,
Yeah.
it's kind of a big country.
It's small.
Small, my
Very
bad.
Yeah.
What neighborhood did you live in?
It was so like Qatar is a desert, Middle East, right?
Right,
There's
right,
not a lot
right.
of greenery.
Okay.
We had big houses.
So it's
and
no
then, like,
neighborhoods.
Yeah, like it was just like a locality sort of where
Okay.
like everybody had these big houses like
Okay.
distance apart.
Right.
And we had this sports club, sort of a recreation center
Okay.
where everybody would go and play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was that an everyday thing for you?
Yeah, for me it was every day.
What sport did you play?
So in the club, I played badminton.
Really?
I also played a bit of tennis.
Okay.
And I represented Qatar in a sport called cricket.
Okay.
So I played cricket for 3 years.
What was your position in cricket?
So I was an opening batsman,
Okay.
batswoman.
Okay.
And I was a spin bowler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for somebody who doesn't know
Yeah.
cricket, explain that to them.
It's like baseball.
Okay.
So like somebody throws ball at you, you have to hit it.
Okay.
And they're like, you have to run in between the wickets.
Right.
But they're not 4 bases.
Okay.
They're just like 2 ends.
Okay.
The bowler will bowl from one end.
The bowler is the equivalent of a pitcher?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And you are batting, and there are like 3 stumps, which are like sticks,
Okay.
which you're supposed to guard with your bat.
Because the bowler is trying to hit the stumps.
Yes,
Okay.
the
It's kind of
bowler-
like a strike in baseball.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But you can also get out if you hit the ball and somebody catches it directly without
Okay.
it hitting the ground.
Okay.
Which is I think similar to
Same thing to baseball.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right, right,
yeah,
right. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you bat,
Yes.
and you were also, what was this other position?
It's called spinner.
A
so
spinner.
it's like I am pitching, but the way I am pitching is like I'm spinning the ball.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're not considered a bowler, you're considered a spinner.
Like spinner is a kind of bowler.
Oh, like a curveball is a type of pitch that you
Yeah,
throw.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But you specifically do spins.
Yes. So in
Okay.
cricket there are like different types of bowlers.
Okay.
Some are like fast paced where you like run and then you just throw the ball.
Right.
It's not like throwing like this.
Okay.
You're kind of turning your arm and then pitching it,
Okay.
and it's like super fast.
Right. Right.
I don't know the miles per hour, but like a lot of bowlers touch 150 kilometers per hour speed,
Okay.
which probably is like 90-ish
Sheesh.
miles per hour. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Then there is a type of bowler called off spinner,
Okay.
where they'll spin the ball inwards. And then there is
Yeah, you
leg
were
spinner.
right, by the way. 93 miles per hour.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the off spinner is say that again?
Yeah, the off spinner is the person who spins the ball inwards.
Okay.
So like the ball would land,
Okay.
and then it'll go like this.
Okay.
and leg
Oh, you can
spinner.
bounce the ball off the ground?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You have to.
Oh, you have to.
Other, if you just do like a full toss,
Right.
which is no bouncing,
Okay.
it's like a very easy ball for the batter to hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so no matter what type of bowler you are, you're throwing it to the ground.
Yes.
Got it.
You should.
And you're trying to hit the three things. What are they called?
Stumps.
The three stumps. You're
Yeah.
trying to hit them.
Yeah.
So what if you hit? If you hit one, then that person is out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you hit two, same difference.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You have to just hit them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
So you were the leadoff batter.
Sure. Yeah.
So you don't care what type of. Now, do you call them pitches?
Bowlers.
No. When they throw the ball, is it called a pitch?
It's called a bowl.
It's called a bowl.
Yeah.
You don't care what type of bowl they throw. You are just that good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. If
That's
that's
what
what
I'm-
you want to call it. Yeah.
So you were on the national team for 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So cricket is huge, right? It's
Yeah.
like worldwide, probably soccer or football.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Football.
Okay.
Yeah.
Football.
Which is the right way to call it.
Okay. I want no problems. So football is probably no, not probably. Football is the largest sport on earth.
Yeah.
Would cricket be second?
No, because cricket is only, it's like not worldwide famous.
Okay.
It's only for a lot of countries which were colonized by the British
Okay.
have presence of cricket.
Okay.
That's why it's not even in the Olympics.
Ah.
But yeah, I think they want to change that. But it is still a lot of money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't want to go pro?
No, so I played for Qatar, right? Like their infrastructure for cricket wasn't that good.
Okay.
And I was like good at both studies and sports. I'm not bragging, but
Right,
like,
right.
as a parent, if you are given an option like what career you want your kid to pursue, if
Okay.
they are good at academics, you're most likely going to end up in that route instead of
Okay.
going like pro,
Right.
because it's more safe.
Got it.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
safe route, right?
Yeah.
Rather than taking that risk.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
even in this country,
Yeah.
every guy in college thinks they're going to the NBA.
Yeah.
Every single
Yeah.
guy on the roster.
Yeah.
Even the guy who doesn't play thinks he's going to the NBA.
Yeah.
And only 1% of college athletes actually make it to the next level. So based on what you just said, it's kind of the same worldwide. Like everybody thinks they're going pro and you probably, and if you don't, what do you have to fall back on?
Yes. Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
So before we get into school, were you an only child?
No, I have two more siblings.
Are they older or younger?
I am the oldest.
You're the oldest.
Yeah.
What is the age range between you and your youngest sibling?
It's a lot.
So then that would mean that
9 years. Of
9
difference.
years.
Yeah.
So if you are 10 years old, imagine you're 10 years old, you have a 1-year-old brother and a
5-year-old.
and a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay. What was that like
Yes.
for you growing up being the oldest?
I think like it's a lot of responsibility.
Okay.
Like everybody just used to call me like I grew up 40. Like no, I was so serious. I think I'm still serious, but
Right.
I am fun. But it only
People
comes
say you
around,
grew
like,
up 40? Wow, I never heard that before.
Yeah.
Got it. So
Like all my relatives are super scared of me. So yeah.
you matured really quickly.
Yeah.
So you were taking care of your siblings.
I mean, in India, I think like elder siblings play a big role when like taking care of your younger siblings.
Okay.
Like tutoring them and like just I think it's mostly around tutoring
Okay.
and just like the love between siblings is
Right.
like a lot.
Right. Okay.
So yeah.
And I just noticed you said elder, not older. So you
Oh,
say
yeah.
your elder siblings.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So quick question.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, what are some other differences between like things that you guys say in India and the difference between India and America? Like for example, you guys don't call the elevator, you call it the lift.
Lift, yeah.
What's some of the other differences?
I think like it's tough for me to know if there's a difference. It's like if it comes up in a conversation, I'm like, oh, there's no word like this. that
Okay,
exists.
got it.
Yeah.
Even the bathroom, you don't call it the bathroom. You guys, I thought you guys called it the washroom.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah. We do call it the washroom.
Right. But it's like we're talking about the same thing, just a different word.
Yeah.
Got it. So my next question is, did you grow up with both parents
Yeah.
the whole time?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So what would you say your relationship was or growing up with both parents? You could start with either your mom or your dad.
Yeah. I think so. My mom is a housemaker.
Okay, what's your mom's name?
Kanchan.
Spell it.
Kanchan.
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 Oh, Kancha. Kancha.
Kanchan.
Kanchan.
It's not ka, it's
Okay.
ka.
Ka.
Kanchan.
Kancha.
Kanchan. N.
Oh, with an N at the end.
Yeah.
Kanchan.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Pretty name. Pretty
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
What was your relationship like with her?
Yeah, so I think I guess it's quite similar across Indian households. Like you're super scared of your father. Like it's maybe true here as well.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I was
so-
super scared of my dad growing up too. Right.
Yeah. So yeah, like anything that you want from your parents, like oh I want to buy this or that, you have to go to your mom first, and
Okay.
then like get approval from there, and then like go to your dad.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I think she's both my parents have been like super supportive of me and
Okay.
what I wanted to do.
Okay.
They took me to like practices every single time. I think I made for all the practices. Nobody was that like what's the word? Timely. Like they would always come. I don't know what the word
Oh,
is.
tardy. They were never late.
Yeah, they were never late.
They were
and
always
they
present.
showed up.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. So
okay.
I would like say both my parents were like super involved in like making that happen. My mom always like cooked food for us.
Okay.
And I would see like other kids in school, they would like bring sandwiches for lunch, which is like, but my mom always gave me like good nutritious food.
Like what?
Even to my siblings.
Like what?
It's Indian food.
Okay. Okay. What's some Indian food that you love?
I think it has changed over time.
Okay.
Now I've become like super healthy and like I understand what food I should eat and not eat.
Okay.
But I think growing up, my mom would always give us paratha, which is like stuffed bread.
Okay.
So it would be stuffed with like vegetables, and that's what like I would take to school all the time.
Okay.
So it was like good food for like a kid who's growing up.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
And now you're just like a health nut.
I try to be.
Now, what's your dad's name? Your father's name?
Sanjay.
Sanjay. Sanjay.
Yeah. Son,
Sanjay.
not son. Son.
Oh, Sanjay.
Yes.
Got it. Oh, your mom and your dad.
Yeah, there's no there's like, yeah.
Got it. So they were both very supportive of you, and pretty good experience growing up as far as your parents go.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you remember all the schools you attended because you lived in so many places?
I